Hey guys, so I'm here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this talk through for you guys. So basically what I do with my brows is I just recently switched back over to black eyeliner to do my brows because at first I felt like it was way too harsh for your skin and stuff like that. I mean for your brows and stuff like that, because you can definitely always use concealer to clean your brows up and stuff, but since my braids are so dark and so black, I went to black to do this. The lighter that your hair is, the lighter your brow color should be. I think everybody knows that kind of. But yeah, your brow color should match the color of your hair. So yeah. So with black, there's this misconceived notion that black is the only color that dark skinned girls can use for their brows, and that's not the case. You can definitely use a dark brown, even light brown. Sometimes I've seen works pretty well, as long not super light. Obviously, you don't want to make it you don't want to make it too light. I would suggest a dark brown, and that works really well, especially with a lighter concealer shade, the ones that you use under your eyes and stuff like that. That works perfectly fine. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do my brows and how I've gotten to a point of confidence within my brows. So basically I have really thin brows. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is my good brow. Done, yes. And then this is my normal brow. I obviously I took off my other brow from previous makeup application. So yeah, as you can tell, I have very thin brows. I mean, my brow hairs are very dark, as my skin is very dark, so they kind of just blend into it, and it just looks like I just have no brows. So basically what I do is I make sure I have whoever's doing my brows, I make sure that they follow my brow shape, because what you don't want to do is try and shape your brows into something else that they are not, because you're going to be in consistent maintenance mode, and that's not the way to go at all. You're always going to be needing to go to the shop and do this and do that, and it's not necessary. So basically I have a little bit of an arch right here. So that's where I like to keep my arch. That's where I tell my brow lady to just clean up my brows. And I'm using this black pencil, and what I'm doing is I'm using very light strokes. Since this is such a harsh color, I'm using very light strokes. And I'm just starting here at the front. At the top, I'm just outlining the shape of my brow. And I'm taking it down here. I'm just going to go ahead and outline that bottom line. So as you can tell, I haven't filled in the rest of my brows yet. This is just the natural brow shape, my brow outline. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with very light strokes. I don't want it to be too dark at all. What I'm going to do now is I don't know if you guys can see, from here to here, I'm not going to fill that in. I'm not going to fill that in at all. I'm not even going to touch around that area. I'm just going to go back and keep filling in my brow, very light strokes. And I'm going to flip this over to the spoolie side. Spoolie is a lifesaver, especially when you're using darker colors on your brows. So I'm going to go ahead and spoolie out that first part of my brow, the part that I didn't touch. I'm going to spoolie out that line so it's not a harsh line. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and clean up that brow. So what I do is I start right at the arch and start just cleaning it up. Because sometimes I go over my brow shape and then I look like I have really full brows, and I don't want to lie to people. I don't have full brows. So I like to make sure I clean it up there you go. That's my brow. That's how I do my brows with the black eyeliner. I typically, like I said, I don't usually use this dark of a color. It's only because my hair is so dark that I've switched over to black. But whenever I do switch over to like my weave or something like that, and it's a little bit lighter, it's not as dark, I do like to use a dark brown. I'm gonna go ahead and pop in that highlight in the top part of my brow. I'm sure you. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that highlight into my brow bone right here. And that's that. That's my finished brow. I have been asked to do this a lot, and I know that I know that pencil is the first ones that we first eyebrow tool that we use whenever we first start getting into makeup. So that's why I wanted to do the pencil tutorial first, for sure. But I know that a lot of us have switched over to brow gels and stuff like that, and I do use a brow gel occasionally. I just feel like I have more control with the pencil. But if you guys want me to show you guys a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows with the brow gel, make sure you comment below and I can definitely do that. Just let me know if you want to see something like that. And yeah, that's my brow tutorial. Let me know what you guys think and comment below if you have any suggestions. Bye guys.